when I call you. It was like not texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. Better than
It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. On the return, here's Miles Price. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking,
They'll give it to Mason. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Mason. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting to... Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Buying some time right. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Gets it again. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
What is up? Guys, yeah. Pause, 32.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And he's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears literally run up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and it's going to be 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
2nd down, McCarthy to pass. Flush down out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, volunteer.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds Odunze running the slant. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's Odunze again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Williams from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be running out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Williams on the play action. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead to 7.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, with the play action right off of it, you can make that defense pay. That's a thing of beauty.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready, set. Catch.
Williams set to pass. That finds Komet downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Williams to throw on 1st. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Vegas.
Now here's Williams. And that's got it, left side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
On 3rd down, Walker. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready, set.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready, set.
On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
3rd down, here's Williams. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Walker again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Bears 21, Vikings 19. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Walker. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down. He's working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Williams. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
1st down throw by Williams. The right side hauled in by Komet. And they're on him quickly there after that catch. His gain's going to be to the 34-yard line. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
What is up?
To the air yet again, Williams. It's dropped underneath, Walker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Again, it's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Now it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears pick the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
What is going on?
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Duvernay on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Williams on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Slam left! Slam left!
Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, volunteer! 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 LeBron, slam left, go!
Walker trying to run for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
What is up?
First down, Williams to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Mason on second down. Oh, he loses the football. And the Bears have it. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, Carter. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now. Tell him the next time, you got to hang on to it better.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
For the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the draw, it's Walker. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 11.
Running with Walker again. And they'll only find 1 yard off the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch made. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, more than likely for more games to come. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. It's his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
There's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He rolls to his right. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Escapes the pocket. He goes back over the middle. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All set to go now from the 35. A give to Mason. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Dive play straight ahead. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Vikings.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. And we'll get a stoppage here. And this is the last guy that you want to see hurt, especially with how his career began, Brock. It is J.J. McCarthy getting some help from the medical staff. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackling at the 29. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Volunteer. What is up?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Driving forward with Scattergood. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll throw it. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a 2-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathe some new life into the opposing sideline.
Now they send their back in motion right. First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Motion man right is Jefferson. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
2 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning for them to use, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. Vikings down by 7. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it near the 8. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut it to a point late in this one. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scattergood. Got a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Scattergood on 2nd down. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Going right back to Scatterbury. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. It's time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
On the set. 18. Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. The kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Buying some time right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds Scatteroo on the dump off. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but showing love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. We've set it downs from 37. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. We've set it downs from 37. Williams to throw on first. Pulled in by his back, Scatteroo. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offensive line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Running with Scatteroo. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
46-yard line. Brings up third down.
Williams to throw on third. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down, Williams to throw. Screen here for Scatteroo. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third down, opening drive of overtime, but they only need a couple of inches here. Nice Scatteroo here on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily add the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
On first down, this is Scatteroo. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
The final moments of overtime. If they don't break this tie quickly, it's going to end all squared up. Williams will look to throw. There's a screen now from Anunga. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now remember, the other side has a shot to answer a touchdown here with the new overtime rules in the regular season. But that might not even come into play if this opening drive comes up empty.
Yep, and this defense is doing its best so far to make sure all it's going to take is a field goal to win, Kate. They want to win this game with their play on this opening series, and that type of negative play.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. The 40. This is returned all the way to the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch defensive play that could set up the end of this game.
This is overtime, baby, and every play is amplified by 100. And now some life to go get yourself a win.
Well, as expected, here's the timeout, and now they'll get to discuss the play that'll end this in a win or a tie. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Riker. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And now a window opens for the opposing sideline to end this game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stings. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to win this game, Brock. That's a touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it.
Hell of a game, my nigga. Hell of a game.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope.